Hello everyone. So again, this is Thursday. So BaeDay, it's 8 p.m. So I really wanted to thank everybody for like subscribing, following me on my podcast as well. Again, it's Think Smarter with Jeoff Solas. And then, yun nga, basta pag Thursday, chill lang tayo. I don't want to talk about so much kasi I know that everybody's like worried so many topics and I know what's the current events with the COVID updates. So I leave it to our friends from our mainstream media, but I hope and I do pray that you stay safe. And if you have other concerns, feel free to reach out. BaeDay is again, is we wanted to create more optimistic vibes and content online. And if there are any cases that you wanted to know more about certain facts, you may still comment here or probably send us a message, and then let's see how we can help you. So anyway, for this particular episode of the BaeDay, we're going to be having one of the members of the Team Super. Yan, masukin na natin ang mga yan. Kasi last time, the first guest that I had from them is Polo Elbo. Di ba? Parang, wow. Kasi ano yun ang hirap ng mga ganun, no? Parang ang romantic pala niya. May lalaki palang romantic and very poetic. Tsaka, syempre, pag naglapat pa ng tono, ganun pala. Tapos, then we had as well Shuk Calleja. And then eventually, we found out that he still is into wushu. Tapos athletic siya. Tapos very inspiring yung story ng batang yon kasi because he really is very persevering. So with all of that particular, whatever happened to his life is that he still remained optimistic. And now, right now, we're gonna be having naman, I think this is one of the, when we saw his feeds online, moreno parang wow, ganyan. Very Filipino. At the same time, maganda yung kanyang mga post din kasi visual talaga para I think parang thirst trap ba yun? Thirst trap ang tawag nila doon. And then eventually, I saw that he was also into music. So that's why later on we're gonna be talking about it. And then he is an engineer. He graduated with that particular task license nga daw siya. So, titingnan natin, baka magandang maging jowa ninyo, maging future husband. Alam niya kung paano, to build things with you. Now, but nevertheless, sige, kasi nakita niyo na yung ating picture earlier. And I wanted to call him already kasi everybody's like excited. Ooh, ang cute naman ng morenong to. So without further ado, let us call Mr. Migo De Vera. Hi, Migo!
Hello. Good evening.
Ayan, salamat naman. At alam ko, ikaw yung nagpapainit na mga namin, na mga screens namin for the past few weeks because of the BL series of Cheat the Series. Pero ibang klase din yung mo doon, no? Acting mo, very heavy because syempre, si Director Craig Lines yan. How was it so far when working with him?
Well, super fun, and I really learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually my first acting experience with Craig Lines. Good thing, international director. So it's a really big factor na din. And so nakakaba at first, pero habang tumatagal naman, you get to gauge naman. Ayan. So wala ask lang ng tips from the directors, the fellow co-actors, and ayun, I think I did good.
I eventually that you're coming up with another series. Sige, we will go through that. Pero kasi for the meantime, sabi ko, let us get to know more Migo at first as a person. Kasi syempre Migo is like this. We've seen the aesthetics of Migo, and then the fun part in your TikTok, and then you also sing. Who's Migo if he's not using the social media?
When you meet me in person, I'm a social butterfly. Yeah.
So you could really mix any groups.
Yeah, I'm very different from what you see in photos. You see, what you see in photos is the fierce, serious, suplado type of Migo. But when you get to work with me, when we're in the same room, sobrang daldal ko. Kasi kahit di ka nagtatanong, ang nakikikwento.
Will it be the one, if, for example, magkasama kayo sa isang, sa isang event, will you be the first one to approach the person to talk or start a conversation?
Hmm. So at first, very pabebe ako. Very,
Okay.
paano, suplado. But once you
Uh,
get to break the ice, once na
mm-mm.
you start talking to me, ayun na, machine gun na ako.
Okay. Okay. So
Ganun.
what usually breaks the ice? Para syempre, para mabigyan mo na kami ng clue, para kung nakita ka na namin agad, ako, syempre kakabahan agad ang mga yan. Anong tip mo sa mga gusto ko mag-usap sa'yo?
When you say something that I'm interested to talk about, yeah, ayun na.
What interests you?
Okay. So I'm into computer games, animals. I really love animals.
I heard you
And
have a dog, yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry about that. I
No,
have
no, so
also
fine.
I also have two snakes in here in my room.
We'll talk about that as well because I do have that. That's okay. But that's nice, huh? I mean, so you are a pet person, and at the same time, what else? Kasi we found out that you're an engineer, is electrical.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm an electrical engineer by profession. So I work I work like before pandemic pa. Then I stopped due to pandemic. And yeah, I guess I can say that I'm a selfless person. I'm a very loving son naman. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a family-oriented person. I live with a practicing Catholic family. So, yun, may takot din sa Diyos. But yeah,
Good, good. You mentioned about that as well. Can you tell us something more about how you started being an influencer?
okay. It started before I took the board exams. That was like 2018. And then that was my first time I stayed at the dorm. So my parents don't know what I'm doing. That's where I met my manager. That's when I met my manager. And uh, those are my first experience on photo shoots, ganyan, on events. And surprised na lang yung parents ko after ng board exam. Ano na ako, social media person na ako. And of course, I'm also an engineer then after that. So, wala, they didn't say anything against it na because I did what they want me to do naman eh. Of course, to pass the board exam.
Ayan. Well, how are you as a student, Migo? Nahihirapan ka ba? Kasi engineering yan, ah. That's 5 years?
Yes, 5 years. Five
Oo.
years.
So, ano yan? Can you describe? Kasi lalo na ngayon, online classes, Migo. Ano yan? Swerte ba? At natapos agad at hindi natin nadanas mo ang online class?
Yeah, mas okay na hindi ko na-experience yung online class. Kasi, wala, seeing online class on my nephews, my cousins, my friends, parang I don't really see it as effective as what we had before, the traditional one. Well, as a student, I chose engineering kasi I really love mathematics. It's my favorite subject.
Wow,
Pero
sana lahat ba favorite ang mathematics?
when it comes to the major, nako, nag-struggle na ako dyan. So, of course, noong mga first few years, nagtatop tayo, nang medyo pag-graduate na, nandun na
Pero di
tayo
ba,
sa surviving.
sige, correct our idea about the engineering electrical. Di ba puro math naman talaga siya dyan?
Puro math. Puro math.
Oo. So talagang pag magaling ka
Math
sa
and
math,
physics.
it's a course that you should take.
Yes, yes. One of the reasons kasi yung sa math ako nag-excel nung high school. Yun yung, so feeling ko, saan ko ba magagamit yung subject na nag-excel ako? Of course,
Ayan.
sa engineering.
Ayan, tandaan niyo, ako gusto niyo magpa-online shooter sa math, hanapin niyo po si Migo De Vera.
Pwede.
Kasi I think that's a major struggle these days, no? Maghihirap ka magko-compute ngayon. Ganto. And then, syempre sabi mo na yun, natuto ka na mag-photoshoot and everything. Na-meet mo ang Team Super. Diba? And then I see a good, parang, pag nakikita ko yung mga photos ninyo, parang kayo, isang grupo talaga na parang boy band. Hindi ko masabi boy band kasi you're bigger than the boy band. Parang the last time I was talking to Sho, he mentioned about like the 13 yata kayo members. Yeah. So what can you um, what can you give an advice, diba? Lalo na doon for other men na who are also venturing lalo sa mga online presence ngayon, diba? What are your tips para magkaroon sila ng mga singganda ng feeds mo, dumabi din ng fans mo, ganyan?
Okay, first is, I guess, consistency on whatever you're doing. So, let's say, kasi may mga tao na puro simula lang. Honestly, ako, na-experience ko yan. Like, I wanna start a vlog, pero sinimulan ko, tas di ko na tinuloy. I wanna start streaming, sinimulan ko, di ko tinuloy. Kasi pag hindi mo tinuloy, walang mangyayari. So, you have to be consistent, and you should select which one you really wanna do. You have to give a branding for yourself. Ayun. And ayun, you should also build relationships with people na makakasama mo sa work, di ba?
Mhm.
Uh, ang tip ko lang, well, I see other people din kasi na, well, anyway, what I'm saying, uh, just give a genuine relationship with the people you're working with. Yung wag sana yung kakausapin mo sila pag may kailangan ka lang.
Ayan. So
Ganun
tama,
lang.
build genuine relationships talaga. That's a good lesson as well. Kailangan ba, paano yan? Kasi mukhang requirement yata sa Team Super. Kailangan ba talaga may abs doon? Tsaka lagi yung naka-topless?
Hindi may mga members kami na walang abs.
Parang wala
Pero,
akong nakikita.
pero ayun, nadadaya yan. nadadaya yan.
But I think that's one thing that you're also being encouraged as parang ano maging kumbaga maging athletic kayo, 'di ba? And to encourage people also to be physically active, 'di ba?
Mhm.
Ayan. So anyway, punta tayo ngayon din sa project mo kasi let me show this first. So first and foremost, congratulations as well kasi ito nga, the series. So, nako, actually, you, just go to the channel of Hugh TV, yeah, Kinavon. Go to the YouTube. And then, yun nga, sabi ko nga, kayo siguro yung pinaka daring. If not, basta one of the daring.
Yeah,
Um,
one of the daring, pero I believe it's artistically done. I mean,
yan.
hindi siya yung super bare.
Oo. True. And then, nakita ko nga to, parang your announce, pakita ko rito. Yan, si Dong. So what can you tell us about who is Dong? And then, okay lang ba? Magbigay ka ng konting snippet. What will happen? May idea ka na ba sa season 2? What will happen or what
I don't
what
have
in
any
store
idea
for?
about season 2. So I'm gonna be meeting pa direct by the end of March. So everything is surprise.
Oo.
Everything's a
Pero
surprise.
kasi
Wala pang
nakita ko yung some episodes of doon sa ano nyo, sa Cheat the Series and I saw that you have a very interesting character there. And again, yun nga sabi ko, uy, ano parang first episode pa lang sabi ko, ano to, iba yung impression agad yung kay Migo. Sabi ko, now, if you're going to ask, if your fans particularly gonna ask, what are the things that you've learned in your character as Migo, as Dong?
Mhm. Well, Dong is a very different character from what I really am in person. Because Dong is a very serious type of person. I'm a jolly type of person. He's very
Mm-mm.
serious, and he's kind of naive
Oo.
on his role. Well, what I really learned, uh, well, yeah, as an actor ba, or as the
As
character.
as a person right now, kasi definitely Nigo is very different from Dong, diba? So, what can you or what have you learned doon dun sa role mo?
Mhm.
Pero bang na-realize ka na, oo nga no, sana hindi ako katulad ni Dong or sana katulad ako ni Dong.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm happy na din na I'm me as Migo. Sana hindi
Mm-mm.
na ako katulad dito. Yeah. Because Dong, Dong is a very caring type of person, honestly. He loves his sisters, his sister, his brother. Pero the thing is, he really don't know what's going on around him. Ang
Mm-mm.
dami na nangyayari. Hindi niya alam na pinaglalaroan siya ng buong mundo.
Mm-mm.
So, wala. Nandun lang siya sa kung anong nakikita niya. Hindi siya nakakaramdam. Hindi siya nakakaramdam sa kung anong nangyayari sa paligid niya. Kung bakit, alam mo yun, there are problems na nangyayari. Hindi niya iniisip yung bakit ba nagkaganyan? Ano ba yung root bakit nangyari? So,
Mm,
he's very naive. Ayun,
oo. Yan,
ignorant.
kasi and siguro ayan, that's one thing that kasi nga syempre knowing this whatever is happening right now, 'di ba? Syempre lahat naman tayo we're trying to be informed as well. Yeah, kasi it started the Cheetah series happened during the pandemic, right?
During the pandemic.
Oo,
That
so
was the
oo. So ngayon, syempre with the pandemic, with what happened, sinabi mo nga yung epekto niya sa family business ninyo, and then the BL series was offered to you. Were you surprised? Or were you somehow expecting na sana maging part ako ng BL series?
I was surprised actually
Mhm.
because you know there was a time honestly that I felt na laos na ba ako? Especially during the lockdown. There are lots of new faces on social media.
Mhm.
Everyone's on social media na eh. Like nag-boom si TikTok, live streaming nag-boom. Ang daming bagong faces na I think mas deserving sila, mas gwapo sila, mas maganda katawan nila. And I was surprised na yeah, I got the role. I got a role for a BL series.
O
So
tsaka syempre, Craig Lines yan. So BAFTA awardee.
mhm.
Was that somehow intimidated you? Or ano yan, mas nag-ano ka? You want to step forward further, improve yourself?
Actually during the interview I was intimidated na okay, hindi lang pala kung sino-sino tong director natin.
Mhm.
Yeah, so kabado talaga ako, kabado sin nung unang pinagawa sa akin lines as in obvious na kabado ako. But yeah, I did my best. Ayun, syempre, ganun naman. I did my best. Ano ba kung sabi kong word sa ginawa ko?
I mean,
Ayun.
actually, that was again a very bold. I mean, not just the scene, but it was really something that you have really proven yourself. I understand. I know. Hello, Craig Lines. So, kasi talaga yung mga ano yan, mga team nila really have worked so hard. Now, kasi dahil iniisip ko, paano nung nag-shoot pa kayo during pandemic, no? Were you scared somehow to step out of your house and do the shoots?
I'm not really what was I scared tama ba?
Oo, yeah. Were you somehow scared? Kasi syempre, ang daming nagtataas ng COVID noon. May risk eh, di ba? May risk.
Yeah, may risk. Pero I'm not scared naman that time. Kasi wala, I think I'm responsible enough naman when I go outside. Of course, I wear my face mask, my face shield. I always bring my alcohol with me. So I know that I won't get the virus if I'm just following the rules religiously. Yeah. I think
Ayan. So,
brave
so
naman tayo.
anyway, oo.
Sumulit.
So yeah, that's one thing that we will be looking forward kasi nga you already announced, I mean the team already announced that there's going to be a second season tapos hindi pa natin alam. Pero syempre, let's keep the surprise later on kasi I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of twist in that particular show. Now let's talk on your second BL series, In
Yes,
Love.
in love the series.
Yan. So, paano naman nag-arrive yan, yung second BL mo?
Actually, Direct just contacted me on Instagram.
Okay.
And so he really wants me to do the role. I guess he's seeing the character in me. So the next day he was too excited. Or I guess hinahabol na oras. We actually met. And yeah, I I the production is good naman. His credentials are great and the production, the team, the management, super okay naman sila. And also I'm excited to work with theater actors. Kaya I guess
Oo.
it's really gonna help me improve my acting skills.
Oo,
Ayun.
kasi kilala natin yung mga theater acts. I mean, anyway, you started not, I mean, that's really a good review to work with somebody sa BAFTA awardee already. Siyempre, doon ka na sa international, tapos theater
Yes.
actors. But again, yung mga theater actors kasi natin, talagang ano din, siyempre, we're talking
Mhm.
about, iba yung mga primera klase din sila. It is with the people with the front line, or diba, sabi mo, production. Meron na ba kayo? Nag-sit down na ba kayo sa story? Do you already know what's gonna be your role here sa In Love?
Yes, yes, actually. So we're already done shooting the first 5 episodes. So
Mhm.
babalik na lang kami sa shooting for the remaining episodes. Ayan. So
Ilang,
okay naman.
ilang episode ba to?
They're planning to make I think 8 episodes. Eight.
I see. Tapos, okay. Okay lang ba? Magbigay ka ng synopsis dito. Kasi,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
the show is all about? Kasi nakita ko in love. So, sabi ko, okay, so ano to? Mga motel, tourism
Like,
related. What's your
eh,
role?
okay. The main character is Alex. Yeah. And my partner is named Gino. So, Alex is a broken-hearted guy na naghahanap lang ng place to chill or to soul searching, something like that. Then si Gino naman, stressed din sa work. So, nagkataon na may friend siya na owner ng resort and pinastay lang siya doon. So, the resort is like a place for, it's like a retreat place eh. For people na problematic, so where they can open up and mingle with other people. So,
So parang ano to, parang mga reflection peg na staycation, ganyan.
yeah, yeah, staycation, very nature, quiet lang yung place.
Where's the location?
It's in San Pablo, Laguna. But yeah,
Okay.
kind of exclusive eh. So, hindi siya yung open to everyone. Kaya, yeah, I don't really know what the place is called.
No worries. Kasi baka maya, masundan ka ng mga tao eh. Kasi natin nila, lalo na ngayon, they're allowing people to travel.
Very ano siya eh, very tago. Tagong-tago siya.
Okay. So it's a nice location. So anyway, itong BL series na to, if I may ask, kasi syempre this is now your second, magkakaroon ka pa ng third. What's your take with the BL series and now people are talking about the, inclusivity. And I saw kasi, ito ba nakakatuwa din sa iyo, Miko, because I saw you in one of the photo shoots na pinadala sa akin ni Nicola Cosme as well. And you are one of those people that, uy, I know this face. Sabi ko, actually, even, that's with Shudin, di ba?
Yeah, yeah.
Oo. So, yun, I like it because we're looking at people who are very much aware, di ba? HIV related kasi it's HIV awareness campaign by the Project Headshot. Hello to Red Whistle to Nicolo. And then, now you're doing the BL series and people are talking about inclusivity as well. Uh, ikaw mismo, Migo, how important is the BL series right now? I mean, not just for your role, but how important is the BL series?
Okay. How important? Well, I guess BL series gives a vital role when it comes to awakening, to make the people woke that there are kinds of relationship that
Mm-hmm.
really exists here here in our country.
Yeah, yeah.
And let's say other people will learn to accept that, yeah, and hindi siya ano, you know, of course in the Philippines is a very conservative country. It's a very
Mm-hmm.
Catholic country. Kaya minsan there are instances na pinandidirian, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Ginajudge ka agad. So,
Mm-hmm.
ang maganda kasi sa mga BL series, parang, ayun na nga, nino-normalize.
Mm-hmm.
Nino-normalize. And, same-sex relationship or, kasi it's just love, di ba? It's just love is
Mm-hmm.
love.
True,
Regardless of
true.
gaano katanda yan, kung anong kasarian. It's basically love. Wala naman silang
Yeah.
maling ginawa.
True, true. And
And
actually, that's very nice because I believe, well, like I've said, ako naman, all the people already knows that I've been really doing our advocacies as well in this and together with various personalities and NGOs, advocacies, yan. Maraming salamat. And then, especially for the people like you. Kasi syempre, the allies and it keeps the discussion ongoing, di ba? Kasi like you said, the country is conservative, but I believe that's debatable. Kasi right now, there are some certain issues as well that you don't think that we are conservative anymore. So, and this is a very interesting days because sabi nga nila 2021 na, kailangan maging politically correct ka, di ba? And not only that, I think people are smarter these days. Yung BL series ninyo, sabi ko nga, it was very aggressive. Kasi foreign yan, si Craig yan. Tapos sabi ko, but again, we're looking at it opened doors to people like you and to the rest of the cast. I heard also that there are other series pa na nag-o-open para sa UTV tsaka dun sa mga other actors of the BL series, di ba? Nakikita natin. And ang sabi ko nga, sana lang wag ma-typecast. Di ba? Sana lang wag ma-typecast. At napansin talaga yung creativity ninyo as an artist. Kasi yun yung importante doon, di ba? Uh, Ngayon, dahil sabi ko nga, dahil sabi ko, makita ang creativity mo, meron lang ako isang hinugot eh. And you mentioned about this earlier. Kukunin ko, i-play ko lang ng konti ha. Yan. Dahil sa TikTok mo.
Certain man in Russia long ago
He was big and strong in his eyes of flaming glow.
was people look at him with terror and the fear.
But to Moscow,
Ayan. Actually, that's, ano to, may role ka bang piniprepare na Zumang role or what? Is really the reptiles or particularly the snakes attract you most? Or ano yan? Talagang gusto mo siya alagaan?
Well, yes, I'm really interested in animals in general. Like, when I was younger, di ba uso yung mga set ng encyclopedia sa bahay? Di ba uso yung mga ganun?
True,
Lahat
true.
ng pages sa lahat ng encyclopedia na may picture ng animals, binabasa ko talaga nung bata ako. And so, yeah, I'm really into animals. And of course, my parents didn't allow me to have a snake when I was younger. So, ngayon, I'm older. So, I get
Pero
to
those
buy
are
one.
small. Those are small snakes yet. Pero hindi ka pa, tawag dito, yung mga albino, are you going to have that soon?
Which one? Sorry. The bigger snakes?
Yung mga albino snakes, yung mga bigger snakes, yeah.
Actually, this one can grow up to 5 feet in length. So, baby pa naman sila. So, ayan. Pero ayoko
Meron ka
lang,
na.
hindi, pag soon. Ayoko lang ng masyadong
Ah.
malaki kasi, you have to feed them bigger food eh. Kaya,
Oo.
ayoko na.
Siyempre, makikita mo yung mga manok na yung pinapakain mo, tsaka mga rodents. Ayan,
And
what
I
do
do-
they eat?
Yeah, I have mice here. So, mouse pinapakain ko sa kanila every 4 days.
Okay.
I always
So-
have a pet with me. Like a personal pet aside from the pets sa bahay na like the other dogs. Because parang they really help my mental health. Ayan. Parang
I understand.
Pag sad, meron kang kasamang pet. May kausap ka. May kausap ka.
So, I mean, that's nice. That's, I guess, when you're, sabi nga nila, when you're capable of handling and taking care of pets, ibig sabihin, you were very responsible enough. And you started taking care of pets at what age? How young?
Grade 2, around 8 years old. Yeah, before I used to breed. I breed fish. I train birds.
Diba?
I had a lizard before. I had
Yan, maganda yung mga
shorebird.
yan.
So, yung mga kaibang pets ko gusto.
Exotic. May hikas sa mga exotic pets.
Yeah, not the usual ones na laging nakikita.
Nako, ganun na. Parang ano yan, baka may monster ka pala. Pero buti hindi ka naging vet. You never considered to become a vet?
I really want to be a vet before. Pero ayaw ng parents kasi daw may magastos.
Oo. Pero anyway, I think naman kasi syempre at the moment you started taking care of pets, it goes naturally, di ba? So, and then basically, now you're singing. Sabi mo nga, nung kumakanta, I just scrolled on it, pero you really are going to take seriously yung mga ganyang recording. Gagawa ka ba ng mga covers? Should we expect it from Migo?
I just tried to do it and I guess the people loved it naman. Yeah, I guess.
You sounded very nice. You sounded very nice.
Yeah, actually gusto kong, and I'm asking people na kung ano yung mga suggested songs, ganun. And I wanna really practice my singing then. Though I guess I'm not the best singer, pero napapractice naman yun. I really love singing eh. Like, share ko lang. Nung bata ako, nag-choir ako, ganyan.
Mm.
Kaso nung puberty stage na po, may piyok-piyok na. And tas, every time na naliligo ako, laging may nagpo-concert dito sa bahay. Kasi kahit
Nice.
during the shoot of Cheat, kasi we're locked in a house. Every time
Uh-uh.
naliligo ako, or nagpupup ako, laging ako nagpo-concert. Pakay sa labas ng stage.
Okay, sige, bigyan natin ng sample. Sige. Kasi sabi mo, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song? Hirap lang. Hirap lang.
Lagi mo kinakanta ngayon these days.
I'm more into musical eh. I'm more
Ah,
into uh, Disney, theater, ganun. Gusto ko yung mga songs na yung maganda yung diction. Yung,
ganyan. So, ano, mga Les Miserables, ganyan. On my
yung,
own.
yung mga ganun. Mga ganun.
Pero kinanta mo, Pop, yung ano yung nakita ko dun sa cover mo
Yeah.
yata niya.
Kasi it's more relatable eh. Kasi, not everyone knows the other songs. So, syempre, dun muna tayo mag-start sa mga alam ng lahat.
Sige, pero curious ako dyan sa ano mo, theatrical mo, at saka sabi mo nga, baka konting line lang, sample, Migo, that you could share with our audience.
Ano ba? Anong song?
Anong gusto mo, mga Valentine's, pakiligin mo sila, ganyan. Ano bang ano mo? OPM, Tagal, English.
Sige, OPM na lang.
Ah,
Game na? Game na?
sure, go ahead.
Akala ko sa'yo natagpuan pag-ibig na walang hanggan ang ating pagsasama. Pinaglaruan ng tadhana, nagmahal ka ng iba. Iniwan mo ako mag-isa, hindi ko maturuan ang pusong huwag magmahal ng tapat sa'yo kahit
Ayan.
ako.
Ang galing. Very good, very good. I mean, that's really nice. Meron talaga. I mean, you have to, I mean, I myself telling you,
Yeah.
you have a voice. Siyempre, at saka ano yan we're looking at the whole package as well, especially pag Migo. Parang, that's going to boost you further. So, yeah, do it. I'm sure there's a lot of fans behind you. Kami naman, we're just going to be supportive of you guys as well. Okay, yeah, meron ka ng OPM. If you're going to sing naman, sabi mo na yung very pop naman para makarelate. Pero actually, that's very relatable na rin eh. Anong
Yung
pop ang gusto mong kantahin?
pop, ano bang mga latest na song? Medyo
BTS.
outdated.
Ed Sheeran. Alam mo yung mga
Sige. Wait, ano bang kanta ni Ezra? Nag-search pa ako sa ano. Okay. Ano mga kanta ni Ezra?
Sino ba favorite mo na mga male singers?
Maroon 5. Kaso taas
Ayan.
nila kung ano. Taas nila. Supermarket Flowers by Ed Sheeran. Sa baba.
Sige, go ahead.
Or the A-Team. The A-Team na lang. You know that?
Sige. Okay. Sure. I'm sure excited naman yan. Okay, game.
Now I judge guys. White lips, pale face, written in the snowflakes, burnt lungs, sour taste. Lights gone, days end, struggling to pay rent, long nights, strange men. They say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. And they scream the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're just under the upper hand. Go mad for a couple grams. She don't wanna go outside tonight. Okay na yan.
Ang galing-galing
Ayun,
naman.
bumaba.
Pero I mean, that's really nice. Parang ang sarap kasama ni Migo, parang we're strolling by the beach. And then, yeah, parang bonding with, parang, kasi
Pagka-LS
you're,
gusto ko kakanta.
and then, it's good. Siguro, feeling ko nga, baka Team Super could come up with an online concert and you guys should really like perform, diba? I mean, after all,
Pwede.
oo, di ba? Just an idea. Kasi we don't know how long will it, ano ba, balik anniversary na tayo ngayon na naka-lockdown. So baka, I mean,
Happy anniversary.
so yeah, buti pa ang lockdown natin, may anniversary, sabi nga, ang hugot. Ayan. Pero ito, with the particular pandemic naman, kasi syempre, people are talking about mental health, nagkaroon ng mga breakdown with the relationship. What's your advice? Syempre, amigo, mukhang you're very also sentimental as a person and very, call it, I think you're a friend na parang maganda magbigay ng advice kasi parang nakita ko you're into music as well.
Okay. Honestly, personally, one of my biggest struggles during the pandemic is dealing with anxiety. Yeah, and these anxieties could lead to depression. And I can see that many friends, many people are experiencing this. Of course, they're stuck at home, you know.
Mhm.
And I guess personally, in my experience, one way to get over it is to keep yourself busy lang talaga. Kasi when you lie down, you just play computer games doing nothing. When you don't accomplish anything within the day, doon papasok yung mga anxieties, overthinking na, ayun na nga, which could really make you feel bad. So,
Oo.
I guess the best advice na bibigay ko for everyone during the pandemic is just to keep yourself busy. Maghanap kayo ng maybe a small business or something that could make you productive. Or sige, gawa kayo ng mga song covers, mag-TikTok kayo na malay nyo, bigla may maka-discover sa inyo, ganyan. So ayun, do something na productive. Do something productive.
True.
And keep yourself busy lang talaga.
Yan. Tsaka yung parang pagiging creative as well. I think it also manages anxiety. When you're into creativity, tsaka, syempre, I mean, of course, you're busy as well. Pero lalo na ngayon, guys, again, we would like to remind everybody to at least somehow stay safe. We always do the proper protocols, wearing masks.
Yeah.
Tsaka get the right information as well. I think, kasi ang daming sources online.
Ang dami.
So you got to get it from the right sources. Yun. Kaya sabi ko, you always have to think smarter as well kasi you have to decipher or you have to identify which are facts from fake. Yeah. Tsaka yan, i-follow nyo si Migo para hindi mawala din ang stress ninyo. Lalo pa nakita nyo ng mga abs niya tsaka yung pagkakakanta niya. So that's one thing. You have to really look forward. Kasi parang every day you have that kind of, ano kaya to? Actually, that's also the intention of BaeDay. Kasi sabi ko, when you see something that's beautiful, diba? Kayo naman hindi mabasta-basta nagpo-post. There's a creative angle, diba? Sabi mo nga. So that's also what we wanted to showcase. And then, if they wanted to know you, they have to follow you in your social media accounts and then probably do further engagements, diba? Parang to get to know more of Migo, yan. Kasi tapos hindi na tayo brochure. So if you see a model these days, click mo lang yung link niya, tapos yan, follow, interact. Mukhang active ka naman kasi Migo online, even on Twitter, diba?
Yeah. I'm always with my phone. Yeah. Nakikita ko lahat.
Yeah, nakita mo lahat. Pero I mean, syempre, that's part of being an influencer. You really are getting more closer to your audience. And yun na parang sometimes it's already difficult to distinguish your privacy, 'di ba? Yung personal life mo from the internet already kasi syempre baka inaassume nila lagi naka-topless ka eh.
There are pros and cons pag public figure ka eh. Mawawalan ka talaga ng privacy.
But of course, again, there are also ways that, again, pros and cons, kaya you have to be prepared. If you go there, you want to become famous, so go for that. So anyway, Migo, thank you so much with this very enlightening, very fun, musical-oriented, diba? Ganda. And I'm sure, kasi this is also one way of telling everybody na there is something more than those images that you're seeing, diba? So behind those abs, behind those smiles as well, and your voice, there is a real person. That's Migo. And eventually, anybody if they aspire to be an influencer such as you and those people belongs to the team super, 'di ba? They could still be able to be like you guys, 'di ba? Kasi ay very relevant kayo, achievable, 'di ba? Inspiring. 'Yon.
Ah,
So anyway, as a wrap up, is there anything else that you wanted to invite everybody to look forward? Aside dun sa na sinabi ko na In Love and then Cheat the Series 2, then probably come up with your own vlog, diba? YouTube vlog. What else can you impart to our audience, Vigo?
wala naman. Wala pa naman. So, ayun nga, I guess, yun lang din. I hope you can support me on my upcoming projects. Yeah, Cheat the Series, yeah, In Love. Uh, Hopefully, may commercial ako soon. Mga ganun.
Ayan.
And, yeah, I'm also going to, I really am continuing to learn. Kasi nag-workshop ako continuous until now. Kasi, again, sabi ko nga, gusto ko maging magaling na actor. Para hindi lang tayo puro pa-cute sa camera. So, dapat, so hopefully, on my upcoming projects, mas magalingan kayo sa akin as an actor. So, ayun. Yun lang naman.
Ayan, okay. Thank you so much, Migo. And again, everybody, thank you for joining us this Thursday, every 8 p.m. That's BaeDay. And we'll keep everybody posted as well for all of your any updates from your favorite influencers or male celebrities as well. Here, again, sabi ko, flash ko kanina yung aking website and my social media as well. And then follow as well, Migo De Vera. So again, guys, thank you so much. At maraming keep, stay safe. And again, be creative, think smarter. Okay, thank you. Thanks,
Thank
Vigo.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.